we still think among all the emerging markets, China is still representing the most attractive markets. And another statistics you can see is so far from January to August, inflow of the capital towards China market is about $35 billion US, which is much more than most people's expectation. However, we do see the strong headwinds with the new 10%, 200 billion tariffs. But we think, this is not today's news. Market has been talking about 200 billion with 10% tariffs for a while. So we just now knows the date going to be next Monday, but it's not something totally surprise everyone.
Let me ask you this though, because it sounds like you think the market sell-off is a bit overdone. You've pointed to the earnings picture, which is really positive. The reality is we are seeing the markets down, as you point out. So where is that negative sentiment coming from? Is it the trade issue? Is it concerns about the domestic macro picture as we've seen the slowdown?
Actually, I think people's worried about the global economy, what this trade between US and China will do for the global supply chain, will do for global economy. I think people, we read all the price now. I think most people concerned about what's impact on China. Actually, I think we have to give Chinese leadership some credit. They have experienced many challenges over the past 40 years opening up the market. So for this one, I think they have calculated, just in case worst scenario, another 270 billion, right? There's still remaining 270 billion. Even that being added on the new tariffs, just like President Donald Trump said they may consider, that's impact on the total China's economy probably is still very small percentage, but probably 0.7% for the tariff part alone. But in the meantime, Chinese government has taken a lot of proactive policies, such as loosening up monetary policy, and the central bank going to maybe ease more credit. So that's they want to be taking these opportunities to further beef up China's domestic consumptions. So this is not something, it's different from 2008 when the global financial crisis happens and the Chinese government didn't know what's going on. So off the guards. But this time, it has been prepared and they have taken their cautious measurement on the worst scenario going to do for the Chinese economy. But in the meantime, is U.S. government ready? Right? So I mean, and also you see the U.S. market has been very strong.
So let's get to that then.
That's will worried a lot of people actually.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.